The avoidant is the version of you who would have stayed in the family uh, with the dysfunction uh, in the family that you have faced. Okay, so avoidants have been taught to, avoid all the emotions. That is what they have taken up the program in their mind to survive. They took up that program to survive in their family, dysfunctional family. And that is what, maybe the avoidant is your version of yourself who would have, stayed in that dysfunctional family, uh, and not choosing to be their authentic self. Okay, the avoidant is not an authentic person. They are wearing a mask, a very strong mask. Okay, but this strong mask is not something that they are not aware of, it. They are very well aware that they are wearing this mask. Okay, and it's not that they don't know that they are avoidant. They very well know that they are avoidant. They may not know the term, but they know they avoid certain situations, certain people, where they are supposed to be selfless, but they choose to be selfish. Okay, so you had karma with this person. Okay, and this karma was related to your family. Okay, because this is the person who chose to stay in the dysfunctional family. Okay, and not be their authentic self, and not go through the suffering and pain that comes with staying in a dysfunctional family. Okay, they chose to be selfish, you know instead of getting hurt, and working on themselves to get out of that hurt. Okay, so this avoidant is the version of you who stayed in this dysfunctional atmosphere and has the jealousy towards you that you stood up for yourself. Okay, in your dysfunctional family, they have this jealousy towards you, that how you know dare you, or how is it possible for somebody to stand up for themselves or go through so much of pain and still heal. Okay, that is what the karma was with this person. Okay, so once the so yeah, this was the whole thing. I mean, if you would have chosen to stay with the dysfunction happening in the family. Okay, becoming the same version, um, like them, then you would not have been on this journey, healing journey, the twin flame journey. Okay, they chose not to be the kind person long back. Okay, and they came in your life to just give a glimpse of love that you were looking for. Okay, they were not with you to be standing next to you because they had chosen the other side. Okay. They did not trust in God long back. That's why they chose dysfunction, toxicity. And you may have very well seen in them these qualities, bad qualities. Ghosting you, gaslighting you, triggering you on intentionally, on purpose. And this is not something people are not conscious about. They are very well conscious what they are doing. Okay. But they they care about themselves more than you. For them, relationships are all about take, because this is what they have learned. They have learned to be toxic. Okay. Otherwise, why would you have this, you know, tendency of lying, cheating, ghosting, isolating, triggering on purpose? This is not normal. This is abnormal behavior. Okay. And they forced you to believe in their love. You were not in love with them. No, you weren't. Because they knew that you are a kind person. If they keep pushing you, you will give up and trust them. Like a child, they were, throwing tantrums, you know, so that you give up and believe them once. And you did. For one time, you did believe them for the love they were trying to show, but it wasn't love. The breadcrumbs they were throwing, the little bit of efforts that they were doing, and it was only to get something back from you. Okay. Sexuality, or mostly sexuality. And that's why they kept you in secrecy, even though their family might have known you. They still showed in front of them that you are nothing special is going on between you and them, but in front of you they were wearing a very beautiful mask, man. Like, totally, you can't stop believing that mask till you really get to a point that you are forced to see things for what it is. Okay. So yeah, thank you. I will talk more about this later. Thank you. Radhe Radhe.